Guys, we did it. We reached the coveted 1,000 subscribers. A little late on that, 2,000 subscribers. Nope, missed that too. 3,000 subscribers. Would you guys stop subscribing and let me make a special already? But wow, I've got over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube now, which means I should start treating you guys with some disrespect. When you pass 1,000 subscribers, you just sort of change, you know? Every time I look at people now, I just see imperfection. People doing whatever they please, some of them not even watching my videos. Well, if I managed to get over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, imagine what I could do if I had my own colony on Jupiter. That's right, we're going full corporate. I'm moving the cafe to Jupiter. We're going interplanetary. But apparently flights to Jupiter are super duper expensive, and they don't exist, so I guess I'll just have to stave off the narcissistic, imperialist, galactic dictator tendencies for now. But how? People being miserable on planets they weren't meant to be on is hilarious. I guess I'll just have to find a way to humble myself. But people always say that I only make good videos, and it's not like I have another channel full of embarrassing, low-quality Destiny 2 related content. No, wait, I have that. So if you've ever wondered why my first video seemed a little too well made to be my first video, that's because I have indeed done this before. Now I could just keep up the charade that I'm a very talented scriptwriter and editor and not show people the dozens of unsightly abominations I threw together to get here, but I guess I should go ahead and give you the full story. I've always found YouTube to be an incredibly valuable source of knowledge and entertainment. It's been one of my primary ways of being entertained and learning new things for just about as long as I can remember. That's the sugar-coated way of me saying I've wasted an embarrassing amount of my life watching science videos that I don't understand and people falling off of things. It all started when I needed to look up exploits and Easter eggs in games like Borderlands. But I wasn't really watching those videos for anything more than some quick info. I didn't start watching YouTube for entertainment until 2011 or 2012. That's when I discovered Peanut Butter Gamer. He had these videos about My Sims and Putt-Putt and stuff. I found them really fun to watch. His channel was really the first channel that I watched because of the person behind the videos. I liked the jokes that he made and the way his videos were presented. Years passed and I kept watching PBG and similar channels. Eventually, I wanted to make my own video. That's right, I was gonna become a YouTuber. And you know what? I really wanted it. I was gonna do this. The only thing is, about 98% of my energy went into imagining how cool it would be to have a YouTube channel, rather than actually making anything. Eventually, in May of 2017, I worked up the courage to make my first video, Battlefield 4 Funny/Epic Moments. It was a gameplay compilation with minimal editing. But you know what? It was a start. Now I was invested. My next video would be uploaded in October of 2018. Over a year after my first one. But I had my reasons for taking a year to upload my second video. It was a big project. I was playing Fistful of Frags instead of Battlefield 4, and the editing was even worse. So, I continued to impulsively upload low-effort videos that I thought might randomly explode and make me a YouTuber. I think this is what a lot of people do when they start off. They hear how hard it is to make it on YouTube and don't really want to commit all the way. You post here and there when it sounds fun, or if you get an idea, which is what YouTube is for. There's nothing wrong with posting to YouTube without wanting it to be your job. But if you are looking to build a channel, it's important to slow down and focus on improving your skills and finding your groove before really being concerned about having one of your videos explode. What you really need is consistency. You need to know what you did right with a successful video and what you did wrong with a weak one. You need to develop your style and personality on YouTube. My first videos had no personality. They were about as generic as it gets, but as I went on, I found it easier to make my videos my own. I started posting some videos on Destiny 2, which is this hellish hamster wheel of time-gated loot incentives that keeps people playing even when they don't want to anymore. It's a really good game for people who don't like having money, or time, or friends. But I still cared about this game, no matter how low the developers would stoop to make a quick buck. I invested a lot of time and energy into it, and money. I've played over 2,000 hours of Destiny 2 on Steam alone. Across both games on all platforms, I'm sure it's more like 3,000 or 4,000. And if you've been playing Destiny since the beginning and purchasing content as it's released, like I have, you've paid over $600. So yeah, pretty invested. Which is why I decided to make it the focus on my channel. I made a little tutorial video, because those seem to do pretty well on YouTube. Now I was worried that making a tutorial would be useless since other people have already done it, but I tried anyways. And it ended up getting 400 or 500 views. I was pretty happy with it. Don't ever shoot down a video idea just because other people have done it. The video will be original, as long as you put some of your personality in it and make it your own. How did I make my tutorial my own? I used only captions for the whole 7 minutes and covered a mechanic that was removed from the game like 2 seconds after I uploaded the video. That's when I decided to really put some work into a video. I was inspired by other content creators like MP Edits, who made these crazy montages with beautiful and exhilarating editing. I worked pretty hard on this video. It took me several days to complete and quite a bit of tedious editing work, and it sucked. It didn't really get any views or comments, and it didn't really deserve to. But it was a very important learning experience. I learned how to place keyframes, how to make masks, and how to feel bad for myself when none of those things got me any views. My next video was a big deal too. It was the first time I decided to do a voiceover. I didn't have a fancy microphone or anything, so I had to use my headset mic.
And finally, world chests actually give about 1,000 glimmer each, so farming them could be good if you had the glimmer mod on as well as some kind of chest scanner on.
I sounded about as happy as a Destiny 2 player, and the mic quality didn't help. I really didn't know if I wanted to upload this. It seemed kinda crappy, but I went ahead and posted it anyways. And boom, it got like 2,000 views. I got some subscribers and comments. It was really awesome. I made a few more impulsive low quality videos before uploading another voice tutorial, this time with a new microphone. This one just kinda sat there until at some point it started getting views like crazy. It eventually flew all the way up to 35,000 views, where it immediately died and never got another view. I got so many comments on this video and hundreds of subscribers. It was a huge deal. I had a decision to make. Keep uploading guides on things that I ultimately don't really care about and build a channel based on something that I have no passion for, or do something fun. After a few guides didn't do as well as I thought they would, I opted for the latter option. I made another crappy PvP montage, and it did alright. By this point, I had been making Destiny videos whenever I felt like it for over a year. But I wanted something more. I wanted a real channel. I wanted to do something unique, something to call my own. One thing that I loved about Destiny was the world design. The details of the maps are so fascinating to look at and speculate on. So you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make a video on some random building and see if it would really work as a shelter. This was a deeply important video for me to make. I really had to think about where I wanted to take it. Was it serious? Was it all a joke? How far do I look into things? I had no clue. I spent about a month on this video because I kept having to remake it every time it didn't turn out right. Eventually, I realized that I didn't want this video to be serious at all. I just want to hang out and speculate about map details, maybe make some jokes or something. I realized this when I thought about the kinds of videos that I like to watch. I thought of Scott the Woz. I thought of Peanut Butter Gamer. I wanted to have a channel like theirs. And so, I put the finishing touches on my magnum opus, Does Varric's Shelter Really Work? It got like 8 views and I didn't really care. I just knew I was taking YouTube a little more seriously now. I continued to make niche Destiny 2 content for a while and eventually got myself into a bit of a predicament. I started making these videos where I would Photoshop a weapon into other weapon types, and before I knew it, that was all I was uploading. After making about 30 of those, I got really burned out. By the end, I was making full 3D models on my custom weapons. I learned most of my Photoshop skills from these videos, but I was really losing steam. People who used to comment weren't showing up anymore, and I really couldn't blame them. I tried to make my own niche, and when it didn't work, I just kept going until it all fell apart. I was done with YouTube. It wasn't fun anymore. A couple of months passed and I worked on a prototype of a game that, needless to say, never became anything more than an idea. Making the idea for this game was fun, but I started to think about coming back to YouTube somehow. One day in June or July this year, I watched one of Scott the Woz's videos where he talked about one of the first videos he made, and that's when I decided that I have to give YouTube another try. But this time, I'm gonna play the games that I want to play, and I'm not gonna get stuck making the same thing 30 times. So I worked. I made video after video, slowly building my channel, changing names until I settled on Charlie's Cafe. I used a camera in my videos and eventually showed my face. And I am seriously grateful for everybody who watches my videos. It might just be several minutes a week for you, but it really means a lot to know people are watching and to get feedback. And a huge shout out to Asher Johnson and Gummy Boy for supporting me ever since my previous channel. I really wanted to make this video to let people know that I'm not just good at making videos for no reason. I've been working up to this for years now. And I've still got so much learning to do. I know that in a month I'll look back at where I am now and cringe, which is good. To really enjoy the process of making videos, I had to find what it was I liked to cover. I had to get over the headache of learning scripting and voicing and recording and editing, but I really don't see myself doing anything else now that I'm here. Hey, I guess I was able to curb the narcissistic imperialist galactic dictator tendencies. For now at least. I am so excited to improve my quality over time and keep making videos for you guys. I am not slowing down anytime soon. Thank you all so much for your support. If you didn't watch my videos, I wouldn't be able to sit here and make stupid faces. And hey, what better way to end things than with some bloopers? So here's me stumbling my way through making some of this channel's previous videos. Let's see how you unlock... Okay, go whenever. Okay. You know, I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about. I guess I could talk about the game. Nonetheless, their addition adds some room to experiment with... Nonetheless, their addition gives you more room to experiment... Okay. Alright, power up! While they are a little ridiculous sometimes, the unlockable cards and characters give you something to work towards even hundreds of hours into the game. I hate 50cc. I hate 50cc. I hate 50cc. It takes like an hour. It takes like an hour. I hate 50cc. It takes like an hour and you still won't win. What about this guy? What about this guy? How do you get him? Can either become the governor of Nebraska on 2 separate occasions, get resuscitated after a fatal heart attack, get a country to surrender at least 2,000... Can you see the screen? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go whenever. I guess I'll just have to find a way to humble myself. But people always say I only make good videos. And it's not like I have a second channel. But people say I only... But people always say that I only make good videos. And it's not like I have another channel full of... But it's not like But people say that I only make good videos. And it's not like... But people say that I only make good videos. And it's not like I have another... But people say that I only... But people say that I only make good videos. It's not like I have another channel. It's not like I have another... But people always say that I only make good videos. It's not like I have another channel full of embarrassing Destiny 2... But people always say that I only make good videos. It's not like I have another channel full of embarrassing low-quality Destiny 2 related video content. But people always say that I only make good videos. It's not like I have a... But people always say that I only make good videos. It's not like I have another... But people always say that I only make good videos. It's not like I have another channel full of... It's not like I have another channel full of embarrassing low-quality Destiny 2 related content. But people always say that I only make good videos. It's not like I have another channel full of... I used captions for the whole 7 minutes and covered its... I used only captions for the whole 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. I used captions for the whole 7 minutes and covered a mechanic that was removed. I used captions for the whole 7 minutes and covered a mechanic that was removed from the game like 2 seconds after I uploaded the video. I used captions for the whole 7 minutes and covered a mechanic that was removed. I made a few more impulsive low quality videos before uploading. So here's me stumbling my way through making some of this channel's previous videos.